Why are Aries so hated? In astrology, Aries is often the #1 sign, and they are also spoken about as leaders of the Zodiac due to their fierce and powerful personalities. The Aries native might be the ultimate go-getter in the world, but there is often a dark side to them that seems to rub some people the wrong way. Today we explore the Aries native and have a closer look at 5 of the most notorious reasons that the Aries native is often so hated. Number 1. Fiery temperament. The first reason that many people often struggle to deal with the Aries natives is the way they present themselves to the world. These individuals tend to have a very short fuse, and this makes them react without thinking. Now, this is not only seen with Aries individuals, but wherever the god of war seems to be found in the natal chart. The fiery temperament of Aries makes them tough foes to have in life, and they might even be the person who throws the first punch in aggravated situations. On the flip side, the fiery temperament does keep people with bad intentions away from the Aries native, and their reputation could exceed them in many ways. Number 2. Impulsive. Another trait that distinguishes the Aries native from the rest of the zodiac is their impulsive nature. Much like Aries is quick to anger, they can also react without thinking things through. In many cases, the Aries native has a hard time understanding that you often need to stop and think about what is going on before acting. Now, this impulsive behavior can be rather fun depending on who is around you, but many people find that Aries tends to act without thinking, and this can cause people to label them as impulsive. On the other hand, this impulsive behavior can lead to some spontaneous moments. Number 3. Too assertive. Being assertive in life is great, especially when you are in a position where you have to exude your natural dominance. However, the Aries native finds this much harder to control than some of the other signs, and they always feel like they want to be the ones that are in full control of everything. Since Aries cannot really function when they have to follow the instructions and rules of another leader, there is often some tension that arises, and this is what people hate about Aries. While some Aries natives have managed this, they often still struggle when it comes just keeping quiet and following instructions presented. Number 4. Self-absorbed. Now, this is not common to every Aries native, but occasionally you might notice that Aries struggles due to being self-absorbed and thinking they are the greatest gift to humanity. The Aries native can often be very powerful, but they also need to step back and allow others to take the shine as well. Many Aries natives only learn this later on in life, but their egocentric behavior is often something that could put people off. Number 5. Overly aggressive. It might seem that this is something already addressed, but when it comes to the Aries native, their anger can be their own downfall. Yes, this native will react aggressively in many cases, which tends to scare many people away. But when they do explode, it is not a pretty picture. In fact, it is not uncommon for the Aries native to break things when they are angry. Due to the fear associated with their anger, many people choose to pull away, and they can end up with a couple of enemies in the process. Add to this their quick tongue, which is often unleashed without thinking, and you can quickly see how people become enemies of the beloved Aries. As hated as Aries might seem, they are still very fun people to have around, and when you get to know them, you will realize they have a good side about them. But Aries is only one of the many zodiac signs, and if you want to learn more, make sure to check out our take on why Taurus, who is often so nice, might also be hated.